Hello, my name is Lightwraith. This is Adamelon, and we're here with my first look at the story and fight for the finale of the Arcadion Raid series. We have defanged Event Fatale, we have bopped the brothers, and we have toppled the tyrant. But the president has one more trick up his sleeve, and now everything burns. Avalon has deposed the tyrant. Oh, what brings the referee out now?
Angry. I am pleased to see I was not mistaken about you.
Robo-Asians? That voice, it's the president.
None other. Though this is obviously not my true form.
I've heard that before.
I am in my quarters on the uppermost floor. Beep boop.
A deal's a deal. Tell us where the drop of life is. Yeah, hold on. Make sure I marked that spot.
It is here with me. Come, I shall give it to you. You have earned a personal audience.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Drop of life. I haven't the faintest clue what this is about, but I'd better take a camera to capture these events. He knows what's up. Thankfully, I have not reached that point in my content creator life where I'm like, I need to have a camera. What if people want to see me shop for groceries? No, I'm not an IRL streamer or a vlogger. I think I'm too old for that nonsense. Hell? What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. Like, I feel like I missed something.
What is that monstrosity?
All right, I had no idea. Like, literally, this is the first time I'm seeing this in the game, or period. I had no idea. No idea. What the hell?
The Lindwurm, the legendary serpent of Elden, namesake of my homeland. By infusing myself with its soul, I have come to assume this form.
I see. The president has become this terrifying creature. Wild. These are people who are immortalized.
Yep.
And those people, why, they're the immortalized. No, you trope.
Your trope.
Madam, why did she? You promised you would save her. That was not her. That was not her voice. Sorry. I'm truly sorry. It seems he was one step ahead of us.
You have served me well, madam, but I have been long aware of your duplicity.
Damn. Yeah, I think there might be a fourth fight. I don't know why I had that idea.
Right behind me are all the fighters who have been immortalized. With each feral transformation, their souls were ravaged until they ultimately met their demise. A pitiable fate. I shall make a fitting audience for the final act here in this faithfully recreated Lindwurm theater.
No, Yana. Oh, crap. Man, just used thunder on her. To use the bodies of the departed as a decoration? This is true depravity. Right, he's got a showman's voice. He can't stop.
People of Alexandria, in my mission to bring you ever more thrilling entertainment, I have given my very body and soul.
Uh-huh.
I acquired the power of the mighty Lindwurm, and thence sought to create fighters who could offer me fierce contest. Alas, all died prematurely, taken by a soul-consuming affliction. But at last they made no peace, for the one I have long awaited has appeared. With the actors thus assembled, the greatest show in Arcadian history may finally begin.
The greatest show? I thought that was a musical.
In feverish highs shall all sorrow and tedium be swept away.
Yeesh.
This is
This is unconscionable. How could the president do such a thing simply for entertainment? How could the president do such a thing simply for entertainment? Not even gonna.
an enhanced warrior. Know that you have merely become heavyweight champion. If you wish to be crowned the true grand champion, you must now defeat me.
Ah, of course. That makes sense. Let's do this thing, shall we? Let's do it. Pew pew pew. Oh, do the cutscene at least.
An enhanced warrior. Now that you have merely become heavyweight champion, you wish to be crowned the true grand champion. You must now defeat me.
Okay. Like, alright. I'll send you slithering back to your hole. I'm becoming a little bit of a showman myself.
That's the spirit. See to it that you spare no preparation. Nothing short of perfection will suffice for our performance.
Yeah, I'm sure this fight's gonna be fine. A shocking truth has been revealed and final match has been set. How will this harrowing how will this harrowing tale conclude? Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Wait, what?
Are we the baddies?
I think the fighters were dying from using feral souls.
Just because we wanted thrills.
Arcadion was my escape. What if I'd known the price for it?
That's the way it is. Then our only hope is for the unstoppable upstart to win. That's right. Let's all cheer for him against the evil president. Woo!
Saying that out loud is going to get me on a watch list. Oof.
You trope. You trope.
Oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Blade is unhappy. Dang it. Guys lost Hector and Eutrope now. I know. He's not having a good time. Lost his roommate and his girlfriend. Bam. Also, I ate that no, I had that orange for the last fight, didn't I? For the cookie. And I was like, did I just eat food and then never get any use out of it?
No, not you too, you trope. Not you too. Not you too. Deep down, I feared we might be too late. I'd steeled myself for the worst, but the reality was too much to bear. When I saw how the president had exploited my sister and all those others, I tried to use a feral soul without thinking. I want nothing more than to fight with you, but I know I'd only hold you back. I'd be a fool to tempt fate again with a feral soul. In his twisted mind, the president might think this is all just a show, but to me, this is a reckoning. For you, Trope, and all the fallen fighters, bring that monster to justice, Damelon.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Such justice. M4 now available. But yeah, we've been kind of killing it today, y'all. I am proud of us. I'm proud of y'all. Just run through. Bear with me. Listen to it.
Of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindwurm!
Insane looking. Actually terrifying.
Never had a choice. Never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go. Ain't no stopping. Light it up.
Oh my god, it is a banger. It is a banger.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him one more, champion.
Yeah. I turned up the game volume a little bit. Let's zoom out.
His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Lindwurm?
What have I done? There. Run! I'm in danger.
His arm is slithering out. Oh, that's disgusting.
That is very gross. Medum is correct. That's very disgusting. I don't think your arm's supposed to do that, bud.
Watch out! That is one call.
Fine. Quick. I assume you probably don't want to be inside when that happens, huh? That's probably bad.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's
Whoop.
reach.
Not behind my reach. You know what? Uh-oh. I'm goopy. I don't like the goop. I don't like being gooped. I don't know what it means, but I assume the goop is not great.
Attack evaded with a bomb.
Ow. Ah, it explodes. Notice. The goop explodes. As goop is wont to do. Yeah, I meant to turn the actual music volume up, but instead I just turned the whole game volume up. What the hell?
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
Uh-oh. That's right. Me and you, Laton, we're here. We're vibing.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
Oh dear. Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring. Not me, though. This time. Not this time.
Oh no!
Oh
The
boy.
door has latched onto the champion. Don't panic!
Woo. Nice. Oh boy, that was a lot of damage. Ow. Nice. Got it. I'm gonna use a little Pepsi burst.
And attack in action. Can they turn the tide?
Oh, I hit him with a little Pepsi burst. I got some points. Some meter to burn. Not much. Not much. Do it. Ow. Where's the exit? Way. What? Music is so good. Yo, I think 14 might be a banger. Just as a game. Hold on. There's... Ow. Might have been a little late on that that barrier. PBH. Might have been a little early. A little late. Ow. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I scuffed that one. I knew I messed that one up. Thank you for the res. Transcendentizing. Transcendence is cleared. Back to playing the video game. Very cool fight. Very cool fight. I'm loving this. Hold on. I don't know if this is gonna be okay. It's like I don't know if I can do this right. Run!
Oh, even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now.
Hurry up. Nice. Good. 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 Dang it. I saw it coming and I was a little late again.
The battle is decided! Victory goes to the champion!
I'm suspicious.
What the? Could the Lindwurm's regeneration be out of control?
I'm somewhat suspicious of it being done. Yeah.
The Lindwurm's completely healed! What outrageous regenerative power!
Cool. Oh boy. Okay. Also, anybody else getting like a Resident Evil vibe from this guy? You know, he's like mutating uncontrollably.
To his regenerative capacity.
No, no, I'm trying not to kill. Very satisfying. You know what? Hey! On top of the world, I got a new achievement. Really for becoming the grand champion.
Unbelievable! The champion's done it! The president has been defeated!
Did it! We did it. Good stuff, chat. Let's go. Let's go. That was so cool. Such a cool fight. Big like Resident Evil boss fight, you know? Yeah, a lot of mutating. He was very Resident Evil coded. Awesome fight though. Hell yeah. He did it! What a successful day of raiding, chat. Uh-oh. Didn't like that zoom in. I was, you know, eyes gonna light up. Like, you had M12, but what about M13? You did it, Amelon. Just like I knew you would. Now, tell us where the drop of life is. We won't allow anyone else to die. Oh. Met him. That which you seek lies before you. The aether yielded by the Lindwurm's heart is the stimulant for the regeneration factor. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Now, set aside your grief, for you Trope and the others have not perished. Everyone can still be saved. Everyone except the president. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. What? Everything has been part of the president's plan to produce the cure for psychonecrosis. What? Did the president commit suicide by Warrior of Light? How dare they? How dare they? He needed to become this and like have it fight and like power up. I see. As the first fighter was diagnosed with the disease, the president was utterly shaken. He cursed himself for ever introducing the use of feral souls. Determined to find a cure, he turned to the treasure that had been passed down through his line, the egg of a Lindwurm, creature known for its phenomenal regenerative abilities. After much experimentation, he ultimately extracted the soul of the unborn beast and took it into himself. And though he transformed into a monstrosity possessed of preternatural regeneration, he sadly could not use his power to heal others. To make matters worse, that power meant he was forever locked in his serpentine form. So it was that he was forced to confine himself to this mausoleum. For a small blessing, his regulator still allowed him control over the Arcadian's devices, and he could remotely operate machinery. You actually have a regulator on? I'm trying to look to see if there's a regulator on him. Maybe it's on this side. Be kind of a detail I didn't notice. Wow.
Wow.
That was how he was able to make contact with me and convey his intent. Sacrifice himself and have the cure made from his heart. Alas, Lindwurm was too powerful. Even the tyrant proved no match, and the Arcadian remained in operation as the search continued for a warrior capable of defeating him. It's like I guess he had to go all out to really trigger the get enough aether or something. I was like, if he's controlling the fight, wouldn't he just be able to like lose? Also, this is tripping me out. What's happening here? They got some faulty wiring. It's freaking me out. Those fighters who developed psychonecrosis had to be retired and put into a deep sleep. A cold stasis to keep the disease at bay until they could be cured. It was for this reason that Eutrope was kidnapped. The President lamented subjecting more souls to the disease, but for want of other solutions, he could only press on with his plan.
If that's the truth, then why didn't you tell us?
Also that. The President was nothing if not a showman. Perhaps the greatest showman. Sorry, he dedicated his regrets, his desire for atonement, and indeed his very life to bring greater thrills to the masses. In so doing, he would promote fiercer competition and give rise to ever stronger fighters, one of whom he hoped would rise up to challenge him. It was to keep the competition running that the disease was kept secret. And though many fighters showed promise, it seemed as though none would ever transcend the tyrant. That is, until you appeared. Someone who seems to be very broken, despite the fact that we don't know who you are. The moment we saw you, the President was certain that you'd be the one to defeat him. All he needed to do was spur you on. He could have just looked at my resume. And to do so, he cast you as a rebel who would tear down the Arcadian, and himself as the greatest heel it has ever known. Man couldn't help but turn everything into a spectacle. It's so absurd. One cannot help but admire it. It is a hell of a plan. Actually bonkers plan. There's another one. Is there a code? Is it Morse coding me? Is there a secret in this mausoleum, chat? Why are some of them flashing? Sorry, I'm getting very distracted from the main plot. I'm like, why would they do this? Why would you do this?
So this entire time, we've been puppets in the President's play?
Yeah.
Damn.
We waited too long for the reset timer. Waited too long. Confounded, he's already recovered. The lights are acting up because it's not over. What? Yo. Let's go. That's no good.
Ready. Listen up. Whee!
Yo. He's alive. Mission can wait. Right now, we need to channel all your ether. I'm just standing there. You're not getting mine. You don't get to have mine. Oh my god, it's a spirit bomb. He's spirit bombing. He's literally spirit bombing. Yes. Yes. Use the Damalon. A combined power. Let's go. I'm drop kicking. Yes. Oh my god, that's amazing.
We need to finish him now.
It's the flying kick. Yes.
You fought well, champion. Leave the rest to us.
Everybody's here. Oh my god.
The president confided in us long ago.
We've been acting according to his instructions.
It was my duty to serve as the challenger's final test. And to ensure their hands would not be sullied.
And nope. Reaper go burr. Nice.
It was a battle of a lifetime.
Even without feral souls, the Arcadian's future is bright. And once again, I am not the main character of Dawntrail. Oh, I actually like it. I dig it. Yeah, Limit Break 3. True. I was going to say, it was used as Limit Break. 07's in chat for the president who had the most convoluted plan ever. The loots.
Hector, I thought you were gone. That you died after becoming that fiend.
Oops. Well, yeah, I thought the same. But then I woke up. I was myself again. Madam explained everything after that. President give me less potent souls for the bout. Then his people restored me back to normal. Oh, of course. I've been, resting in the Arcadian's infirmary ever since. When I saw what was happening on the broadcast, nothing keep me coming out to help. Amazing.
Yay!
Oh. Yana's having a hard time.
I might have pushed myself too hard. Forgot I had this little disease.
Oh, right, that. We should move everyone to the infirmary immediately. Have the cure created. I shall personally tend to matters from here. Every soul will be saved. I give you my word. Yo. That was a very cool. It was a very cool arc. Super fun.
I watched the broadcast from start to finish. You were absolutely amazing, Damelon. It's taken some time. You've inspired me to change my view towards souls. Like Yana, I decided to remove my regulator as well. By the way, some people from the Arcadion dropped by earlier. To apologize for the president's deception. He even fixed up the gym. Been quite a whirlwind of events. Seems the worst is over. All that means is to pray that everyone is cured.
Yeah. Sometime later. Some amount of time.
It is.
No. I'm pleased to say the treatment was effective. Everyone has made a full recovery from psychonecrosis. Yeah.
We did it.
Aw.
His kitties. Symptoms are completely gone. I feel like myself again thanks to the cure. And of course, you as well, Damelon. And Chryso and Scarlet and Latonin. You know, etc., etc. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yes, Yana told me all. Words do not suffice to show my gratitude, but please accept my thanks.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah. I owe you one. This guy.
Before setting off to their homes, the heavyweight fighters and those who were in stasis also expressed their heartfelt gratitude for you. And it'd be remiss of me not to do the same. Thank you, Damelon.
I, meanwhile, must apologize to everyone. Though it was to conceal the president's plan, the fact remains that I deceived you. I am truly sorry. Need to be punished. I thought you were the true mastermind. I don't know if I did. All's well that ends well, I guess. Those words mean more to me than you could know. There were times when I felt I would be crushed by the weight of the deception. In the end, everything is as the president had hoped. Wherever he is now, he too would doubtless be overjoyed. Butchered that. He sacrificed himself to save us all. Another debt I can never repay. The president actually had one last wish. That those who still bear love for the Arcadion, even after everything, continue to fight and bring excitement to the fans. Just, without ripping your souls out.
You've really had us all figured out. As if we were still dancing in the palm of his hand. Yay!
I always love how the the Naomi is taller than the Lalas as a child. Lest you wonder, I've arranged for the souls in the repository be set free, as you desired. Never again shall feral souls be wielded in the Arcadion. Good. From now on, matches will only be fought between unenhanced warriors. The upstart's revolution was a success. What a storyline. This means, however, that there are none at present who can offer you contest. Until our fighters have become strong enough, I'm afraid we won't have any matches for you. It's like this is the end of the, raid tier. I was looking forward to defending my title. I'm sure that day will come soon. I'm not sure, but I think I speak for everyone when I say I'd love to face you unenhanced. Won't stop training until I'm ready. Yeah, that's fine. We can do a do like an 8v8, right? I bring 7 of my friends. 7 of the I'll have 7 of y'all. Rally them together. Have a nice big Uber battle. Now then, there's the crowning ceremony for the new grand champion. Naturally, it can't begin without you. So, pray come to the green room at your earliest convenience. Also, about the M12 song, Tom Morello, nice, found out that Soken was a big fan of his. He went and made a new song, handed it to Soken, and said, "Here, do what you want with this." Yo, that's awesome. That's very cool. I had no idea. Tom Morello's cool. The ceremony will be held in the very ring we fought in. Wasn't all that long ago, but somehow it feels like an age. Feels like there was a whole ad break in there. But come, everyone's already out there waiting. Make sure you're dressed for the occasion, because all of Alexandria will be watching. You saying this is not a... You're saying this is not what I should wear? Should trying to talk shit? I'm going in like this. I appreciate them giving you a warning, though. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new grand champion in the Arcadion, an unstoppable force of nature who tore through every obstacle in his way. Please join me in welcoming this radiant star to the stage. The man who boldly ushered in revolution, the unenhanced yet undefeated king of the Arcadion, Damelon Morgan. Nailed it. Go. Hey! I'm so damn cool. Hold it right there. Gotta keep the drama up. It's a farce that you're grand champion. I refuse to accept it. Nice. Nice. Oh my! The brute Baba has barged into Damelon's ceremony again. Does the man never learn? I demand a rematch. Just you and me, unenhanced.
Not so fast.
Let's go.
Watching you get tossed aside by a Damelon would hardly be entertaining. I'll be your opponent.
Let's go. Let's go. Black Cat has leapt into the ring. I dare say this should be an even match. With the president no longer with us, it falls to my humble self to authorize matches. And you know I'm gonna. And on this occasion, I am pleased to approve an impromptu exhibition. Let's go. Let's go. This is very charming. Let this be the clash to christen the Arcadian's rebirth. He's the claw that gleams in revolution's shadow, the rebel that prowls the dark. Black Cat. He's the man who's been to hell and lived to tell the tale. The incorrigible, reprehensible, brute bomber. Let's go. Amazing. Amazing.
I did it. I beat the brute bomber. Sorry for spoiling your moment with that charade. We wanted to kick off the new area of the Arcadian with a bang. Venom came up with a last-minute script. I agreed to join in. Retired fighters have been returning as well, eager to fight in unenhanced matches. We're all going to do our part to keep the Arcadian excited. As you may have already noticed, everyone's decided to remove the regulator. That's because we won't be needing souls anymore, feral or otherwise. Meanwhile, since you have no equal, you've been granted the title of Eternal Grand Champion and entered in the Hall of Fame. You're already a legend, basically. Now, though you may not be able to fight, we'd still love to see you. Don't be a stranger. Drop by my gym or the green room from time to time. As much as I hate to admit it, we played into the president's hand from the start. But it was only because you were the protagonist of his script that we could bring this tale to a happy conclusion. We truly couldn't have done it without you, our unenhanced grand champion. So please allow me to thank you again. We are forever in your debt.
Go. And that's the Rings Reprieve? Is Rings Reprieve the, that song? Hey, dude's training. Nanny.
Hello, Damline. Ever since you became the Eternal Grand Champion, we've had an endless stream of people eager to join Tri-Tail's training. Unfortunately, with Yana and Eutrope busy after taking to the ring again, we had to limit the number of applicants we accept. One day, hoping to expand the gym and train a lot of fighters. By the way, have you spoken to the others recently? If you haven't already, seek them out. You'll find them around the city and the Arcadian, even in Heritage Found. I'm sure they'd love to see you.
Yes, let's chat. We'll save Yana for last. This is always cute.
I never thought I'd live to enjoy a simple life with my sisters again. It feels like a blissful dream I could wake up from at any moment. Things could have turned out quite differently. The president may have had an elaborate plan to produce the cure,
But many of us would not be here today had you not triumphed. I truly can't thank you enough, Adamalo.
You're welcome.
Kiddo, how you doing?
Damelon! Training my hardest so I can become a fighter just like you someday. Then we can form a tag team together and teach bad guys a lesson.
Hey, Damelon. Make yourself at home. Grab a tonic or whatever else you like. You're always welcome here. As you can see, I've been instructing new members of late. I haven't been neglecting my own training either. I'm aiming to be the first grand champion of the reborn Arcadion after all. I'm not gonna stop there. Nope. I'll keep pressing on until I achieve my dream. Get strong enough to not only face you in the ring, but win too.
Yep.
Good luck with that. Hey, there they are.
These two.
Red hot?
What is it? We're about to head out for a street race. Keen to show how fast these modified spinners can go. In case you're wondering, Blue came up with the idea of messing up the kitty cat's gym. Couldn't stop smiling as he smashed things. Matter of fact, he even wait. I think that was all supposed to be a secret.
Well, if it isn't the unenhanced grand champion himself.
We're not up to no good, if that's what you're thinking.
We're about to tour the city, as a matter of fact, with safety foremost on our minds. Say, no hard feelings about the gym, I hope? It was the president who told us to wreck the place, so he could psych you up for the fight. I took no enjoyment out of it.
Literally the opposite of what Red Hot just said.
He'd revealed the whole truth to us earlier, you see. I couldn't help but worry this lout would give up the whole thing.
That big mouth of his.
Brooker Riot, how you doing? Excuse me. Oh yeah, she's the graffitier. That's right. Excuse me, I'm trying to focus. I didn't realize it was you. I was waiting for an image to come to me, and you see, that I might paint it upon the canvas before me. Perhaps I should simply give form to the inspiration you gave me in our battle. I dare say a single wall will not suffice.
Nice. We gotta talk to the cat first.
Palm, how you doing?
Meow. Yeah. Meow. Wah. Meow.
I threw a few in there. I threw a few cat sounds in there.
What do you want? You here to mock me? Got a match coming up. I'm trying to focus. Scram.
Wait, we worked pretty well together. That coordinated attack before. That was a sick attack.
Well, you're eager to form a team. I don't mind teaching you the secrets of the technique.
Yeah, it was very cool. Nice little, very short-term callback when we drop kicked it. You know, it was because it was their team move, right? Come to check up on us, Damelon? I'm giving Hector a hand before his match. Actually, that's a lie. I'm here to see the kittens. This hoarder refuses to let them leave his sight, bringing them even to the green room. Anyway, there's something I wanted to tell you. I decided to use my next off-season to visit the world beyond a barrier. I always felt cramped inside this dome. Look forward to seeing what's outside of it.
Ooh, a Damelon. What brings you to the Arcadion this fine day? Should you have nothing you wish to discuss, I shall be happy to... Or should you have anything to discuss, I shall be happy to oblige.
I have nothing left to hide, after all. How fares the business?
Oh, quite well, my friend, quite well. Contrary to our initial fears, the audience has only grown since we entered the use of feral souls. Each day, nigh every seat in the house is sold out. This unprecedented success we, of course, owe to you. Your nail-biting bouts gave the people a taste of the thrills that unenhanced battles have to offer. And even now, in this Arcadian Reborn,
Fighters vie for victory, seeking to ascend as the first grand champion. What's the president's story? We already knew this, but as you know, the president traced his lineage to Lindblum. His ancestor was a noble of that lost kingdom and a patron of the theatrical arts. And it seems the president inherited his forebears' passion. In a single generation, he revived the long-forgotten Ascension Arcadia and transformed it into the premier enterprise for entertainment in Alexandria. Alas, that revival came at a terrible price: psychonecrosis. The emergence of this terminal disease pained the president to no end. In order to cure the fighters, he ultimately chose to make the greatest sacrifice. This is basically for the people who didn't listen to the cutscenes as we went through, or needed like a refresher. With his love for theater, he had originally pursued a career as a stage actor. I dare say none was better suited as the part of the villainous president. He performed the role of a lifetime on the grand stage that is the Arcadion. May well have been a fulfillment of his heart's desire. What's more, in no small part thanks to you, the Arcadion is no longer dependent on feral souls to deliver thrills. Wherever the president is now, I'm sure he has no regrets. No regrets. What about the Lindwurm? It is both the namesake of Lindblum itself and the great serpent the president had become. I will share with you what he confided to me. Lindworms once thrived in the lands where the nation of Lindblum was founded. Awed by the creature's great size and regenerative abilities, the first settlers chose to name their home after them, in hopes that it might bloom eternal and undying. By the time of the storm surge, the Lindwurm had become little more than a myth. But as conflict raged on, a soul egg was discovered. In those troubled times, many suffered from excessive exposure to lightning ether and developed symptoms such as debilitating paralysis. Seeking to deliver relief to the masses, scientists began conducting research on the Lindwurm egg, that they might develop a medicine that stimulates one's regeneration factor. Yet no matter what they tried, they could not hatch the egg. It remains unhatched as the nation of Lindblum collapsed and was entrusted into the care of the president's ancestor when he fled his homeland. As the years went on, the egg was all but forgotten. That would change when the first cases of psychonecrosis were diagnosed in Arcadian fighters. Seeking a cure for the affliction, the president enlisted a scientist acquaintance at Origenics. It was then that he unearthed Lindblum's abandoned research into the regeneration factor. The president would often say that he felt a sense of destiny in that moment, when he learned that he could put to use the egg he inherited. The rest you know as well as me. Thanks to the advent of soul technology, he was able to extract the Lindwurm's soul from the unhatched egg, and he injected it into himself in a bid to cure his fighters. Alas, he found that his regenerative powers could not be used on others. He was left but with one option: to see the Lindwurm slain, that a stimulant might be created from its heart. Yep. Hey, Honeybee Lovely. Oh, she's doing a live stream. I should not interrupt while she's doing her live stream.
Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honeybee Lovely, with another edition of This'll Sting today. This'll Sting. Today, I have something special planned for you at Mosaic. Oh, but if it isn't my dear friend Adamelon, I'm currently doing a broadcast. Why don't you join me? Come, my dears, say hello. Whoop. Come, my dears, say hello to the unenhanced Grand Champion. If you'd like to see more of him, Be sure to stay tuned.
Amazing. Vamp Fatale. Ah, yes. Ma'am.
Oh, my, how naughty. Coming into my apartment uninvited. Are you so eager to be punished? I jest, but not really. The one truly in need of punishment is that impudent girl, the one called Honeybee. She's become quite full of herself lately. Someone needs to discipline her properly, thoroughly. And it so happens we are to match each other next. I wonder, how will the little bee scream for me?
Oh my. Oh my. Interesting spot for a dancing green to be. Interesting. Robin, please move.
Hey, baby. Who it's you? Look, don't tell anyone you found me getting here all misty-eyed, all right? My party animal image couldn't survive the blow, even. Truth is, I grew up around here. When I feel overwhelmed or lost, I come back and think of the old days.
I gather debris and dream up silly dreams. Damn.
Oh, my successor. Come all this way to see how the man you defeated fares.
I'm just wondering where you got that shirt, honestly. The incredibly low V-neck. Just the lowest V-neck.
I care not, for I am satisfied with the outcome of our battle. I learned firsthand how dependent I'd become on the power of feral souls. And through our clash, I realized I would never reach your strength through ordinary training. That is why I hunt again. Only by pursuing greater threats will I ascend to greater heights.
Good on you. Have fun. Catastrophe. Try How dare you? How dare you? Amazing. Amazing. Well played.